Hello everyone, my name is Devin, and today I'd like to share with you this topic. When foreign enterprise, they're trying to get into China market, how to choose between an wholly owned foreign enterprise and the representative office. The first question is that, why do so many foreign enterprise, they choose to open as the representative office in the past? The reason is actually very simple, because before, like 20 or 13 years before, China market has a very strict rule in terms of foreign investors. They block down many industries for the foreign investors so that they can only choose to open as a representative office because they are not allowed to generate revenue in this specific industry. But regulation has been changed a lot during recent 10 years. China government has opened many industries for foreign investors. The one that you cannot open as a WFOE before, now you can open and now you can register it as a subsidiary in China. The second question is, which model is more tax efficient? Representative office is always considered as a cost center, but also need to pay tax. That actually doesn't make sense. When you're talking about tax, it's about, generally speaking, value-added tax, corporate income tax, and also individual income tax. When we compare two models, RO and the WFOE, in terms of individual tax, they are the same. Value-added tax, VAT, are the same as well. The difference is how to calculate this corporate income tax, CIT. When you open as a WFOE, your CIT is calculated based on your net profit. And your net profit, as we all know, is the revenue minus expense, which meaning is your taxable income applied to the corporate income tax rate, which is 25%. And when you calculate the RO, because it cannot generate revenue by themselves, so when the tax bureau asks the RO to calculate their revenue based on their expense. The way you calculate revenue is use your expense, divide 0.85, and then times the deemed profit rate, which usually going to be 15%. So you can see from this equation, the more expense you have, the more revenue you're going to generate, and then the more tax you have to be paid. And currently in China, there's preferential policy in corporate income tax. The standard CIT rate is 25%. But if you are WFOE, if your net profit is lower or equal to 1 million RMB, then you can use preferential corporate income tax as 2.5%. But if you are open as an RO, you are not allowed to use this preferential policy, meaning your corporate income tax is 25%. You can see this is more than 20% differences in the corporate income tax. So I would say representative office does not have a very efficient tax model. The last question is that which model has a lower operating cost? Compared with the RO and the WFOE, the most obvious thing is that RO are not allowed to hire employees directly, meaning you have to hire or outsource this activity to a third party, meaning to a HR company to handle your employment, to handle your social contribution, to handle salary distribution as well. So you're going to have to pay the third party for this activity. Comparatively with if you open a WFOE, you can do this by yourself, meaning you can save money and not outsource this activity to a third party. And for more information, you can email to us or follow us on the social media. And thank you for your time.